Okay, on the Don't Do Drugs generator, the starter motor was an issue. Burned up, you smell it. Okay, the starter motor comes off of these two, one and two, the two bolts. They were left on. Instead, something happened over here to get the starter motor apart. Okay, starter motor going apart. You take this thing out, melted windings. Melted. Okay, you smell it. Smellometer, smell it? It's burned. Melted. So that was an issue right there. Electric start. Maybe they were trying to use it. See, where's the melted spot? Melted right there. Okay. Then, the old cylinder head over here. Maybe they were trying to start it and it held it like beep, beep, beep. This was probably what happened over here. The intake valve is fine. The exhaust valve is tight. Something pounded the crap out of that thing over there. That broke off. So probably all it needed was a cylinder head, because something locked up in the cylinder. It got tight, bad adjustment, typical Chinese cylinder heads that are junk on your generators after running hours and hours. Maybe it was ran low on oil, ran hot. I don't know. But units from has a 2022 fuel line on it, and it says 2020, 2018 on that chassis, which is weird. This is like a 2022 fuel line. Day code, and that says 2018. This thing does not have much use on it. But that generator head is good. If I can salvage that. The rest of it is junk. So it would have probably been fixable. Say the wheels, maybe the front caster wheels, and the rest is going to go to the scrap iron yard. We'll see what we get for a generator. Maybe we'll try to strip down the engine and get a clean price. I don't know yet. Definitely the frame's going and the tank's going. I don't need this shit in my life. A fan. A lot of cool miscellaneous parts that probably work on other Honda clones, but I just can't hold on to this. Not in a condo. But yeah, I'll strip that down. I'll try to sell it as dirty aluminum. And make some money out of it. Yeah. I just can't look at it anymore. It's just a time waste. You can't do anything with it. I'll try to take the generator head off, though. I will do that. And the rest of this is just following us. Look at the spark plug. I showed you. It's like, yeah, not too much time. Air cleaner assembly is pretty cool. I might save that. Yeah, something locked up with that and that. It probably was sitting outside and it got rusty. That's the other thing. On the clone cover, worth anything? Probably not. What's at the scrap iron yard? I have too many things to sell anyway and do. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's okay. We'll make something of it. We'll see what we get. See what we get at the scale. All this stuff. It's a shame. Could have been fixed though. Just an idiot. Idiot got involved, I guess. It's cars, shit like this happens to cars and houses, and people are incompetent. They're in over their head. No manuals. They just think that they're bored. This is childhood shit. I used to do this as a child. Take stuff apart, like little model cars and stuff, and I couldn't get it back together, and I was very frustrated. I did it over and over and over and over again. I took apart a laptop computer, I remember, when I moved here. That was 15 years ago. I moved here. I don't know how old I was, 23 or something. Took apart a whole laptop computer. Couldn't figure out why it didn't boot. I put the whole thing together wrong. Long screws, short holes, long holes, this all messed up. So I wound up selling it as parts anyway, the computer, for like $50 after screwing it all up and not being able to fix it. And then I got frustrated, and then I didn't take apart laptops for like a year, just thinking I was going to screw it up again. Then I took apart so many and serviced them, and it was an issue. Screens, motherboards, whatever. Motherboard repair, soldering stuff on it, changing out jacks. And I did it all, and it worked out okay. So you can't always let things discourage you, but this is just over the top of craziness. Yeah, this thing's all jammed up. The governor's jammed up. This engine might be frozen too. Who the hell knows? I say it's junk. It's totally not worth it. It's cool to save the cart, but you know, I don't really need the cart. It's going to be with the other ones at the scrap iron yard. Gotta drain the fuel, get rid of that, and yeah, tank's rusty. Possibly save the generator head. I'll try to figure out how to separate it from the engine and then scrap it out so we get the most money for it by separating steel and aluminum. Then we gotta get rid of that. I should probably just junk the whole thing too. Nobody wants that engine either. And yeah, I might use that gas that's in here just to run this, see if it even runs that engine. Play around tomorrow. And it's done. Say the recoil maybe. The battery's gonna get scrapped. But yeah, I don't really need another mess in my life. I just saw it though, and yeah, I could have even tried lifting it in the back of a truck or anything. Would have broke my ass on that. And yeah, cheap things made in China, doesn't last. Don't buy China stuff. iPower. Says all over it, China, China, China. They're trying to kill us and give us a hard time. My generator's going to suffer from a head failure in the Generac. Chung 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 Chant. The Chung Chung Machinery Co. Not for sale in California. Yep. Mission compliance period 500 hours. So that means they expect it to last 500 hours before it blows up. Moldy Mac told me that years ago. So they expect this engine to last 500 total hours. If you get more than 500 hours out of it, you're lucky. Wow, that's not very long. So, buy an engine that probably will last more than 500 hours, like an actual Honda. Yeah. Oh well. It'd be cool to put a Honda engine on it and use that generator head, but I can't. I'm gonna over the top as is. This stuff. We threw out that box. Nobody wants a bicycle. And man, we got a whole lot of scrap metal to get rid of. Weehaw.